And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
Y'all, Rich Trapper's happening in TNN Trap News Network, and we back in action with another reaction video. We back in this thing, like cracking this thing. Y'all see I got that new intro. Told y'all I was coming and it finally came through. Shout out to the intro creator. We see you, intro creator. Thou who creates thy intro of the intros. Fire. Shout out to AD. That's my man on that intro right there, showing me love and all that. Shout out to T-Rail. He on that thing too with Pun. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to them, man. Rich Trapper tapping in, though. In TNN Trap News Network. I almost messed it up, but I didn't. We got it. Words are hard. It's only 33 seconds, but words are hard. It's cool. I'm excited. I like my intro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Find me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper Game 6. Rich Trapper Worth More Than Money. Rich Trapper I'm Better Off Without You. My 2 singles, Start From Scratch and The Nightmare Before Christmas. They out now, as well as my newest project, I'm Still Better Off Without You. Yes, sir. That's out now. You trying to win $50, that's $100 2 different ways, man. Drop a comment, because the best comment of the month of March will receive a $50 cash app, as well as the top commenter between now and 6,000 subscribers will receive a $50 cash app as well. You feel me? Shout out to this little protein drink that I'm finna drink that don't pay me, so I'm not finna show they logo on camera. But we finna jump into this good content without no further do's or don'ts, man. We got Nina Boy explaining why he had to run multiple fades after losing a fight to Boskoe 100. Imagine getting beat up so bad that you got to go to your hood and get beat up again. That's pretty crazy. Either way it go, though, shout out to my protein drink that, you know, they're not paying me for it, so I'm not going to show the label. We finna get into this content, though, without no further do's or don'ts. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
It was a lot of people.
Okay, and you said you had to take a few fades after that.
Yeah.
Is it because they felt like you could have did better against Boskoe?
Nah. It was a lot of people. Some homies of mine, you know, they was saying accusations and making all these comments. And I'm a type of person who feel like that. Let's go get down. That's all that was. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean accusations, bro? You lost. That's a fact. An accusation. Let's look this up. The word of the day is accusation. What does accusation mean?
Accusation means a charge or claim that someone has done something illegal or wrong.
Yeah, see, that wasn't no claim that you did something wrong, big dog. You, in fact, did get your feet whooped. So that happened.
You feel like this, let's squabble up. All right, that's one fade. Me and my nigga, you know what I'm saying? I was in my motion at that time, and I called him out. You see what I'm saying? And that's always been my nigga. I took some things personal. You know what I'm saying? When you go to spend Thanksgiving with a nigga family and all that shit, all I know how to do, if it don't work out, hey, I win or lose, I'm willing to get down with you behind it. That's all it is about Nina Boy. Nina Boy ain't the toughest nigga, but I will squabble with you if I feel like it's something that I ain't cool with. And that's it. I'm willing to take wins or losses that come with that.
Now, I can't respect that. Being able to take the win or the loss, regardless of the situation, does, you know what I'm saying, show a lot of heart. But why, Nina Boy, how old are you, bro? Like, why are we still fighting, bro? I know you got to be older than me. I'm 34, so I don't know how old you got to be. You got to be like 45. Why are you still trying? Let's just keep going.
So, you know what I'm saying? I did what I had to, and I just say this. When you get in that...
Words over whoopties. Words over whoopties. That's all I'm going to say.
And you fight multiple people, you got to be having heart. You got to be somebody that's not scared to get out there in a lion's den and run 6 to 5 fades with people. That's a lot of people that you squabbling with. That's a lot of body trauma. So you can't take nothing from a person that will get out there and do it despite the reasons and all that. Did he do it? I absolutely got out there and I did it. I come out a winner? Absolutely not. But I went out there, I did my thing, and I walked away like a man. I ain't run from no fades, hide from no fades. And I did what I had to do. So, you know, it's Big Nina, you know.
So it sounds like you're willing to jump back in the ring with another opponent if it's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, this video started off by saying he need $30,000 for a boxing match. First of all, brother, who would give you $30 for a fight? This is the thing. What you think you're worth in your head may not be what you actually worth in real life. You got to pay the venue. You got to pay security. You got to pay parking. You got to pay, you know what I'm saying, promotions. All these things cost. What makes you worth a $30,000 fight unless you yourself are putting up some money for this? That means that you're putting this thing up. You have to pay for the promotion. You have to pay for the advertising. You have to pay for the parking. You got to pay for the venue. You got to pay for security. You got to pay for the insurance. You got to pay for everything that comes along with an actual fight. And then you can charge what you want to charge for whatever. But you being Nina Boy, first of all, the name Nina Boy doesn't bring in enough in these YouTube streets to garner a $30,000 fight night purse. That's what you think in your head because that sounded like a good number. That's not actual economics. You feel me? That doesn't even make sense tangibly. And then after that piss poor performance you gave in that first fight, what promoter would even want to pay $30,000 or even allow $30,000 to be paid to you to watch you fight again? Because you don't even garner enough interest from the fight community or from the squabble community to make a good fight. Don't nobody want to see you fight again, bro, for no 30,000. What the hell? You tripping, bro? But that's a high enough number to make sure that you never got to jump in that ring again because you know that number is exorbitant and you will never be able to maintain a number like that. So nobody's gonna give it to you. So whatever.
I mean, I think the audience needs to see that because I definitely got. First of all, the streets know I got heart. The streets know I'm with it. I ain't had no name for just.
That's not enough to win a boxing match, big dog. That's not actually enough to win a boxing match. It's respectable, it's commendable. It's where you can start wanting to be a boxer for sure, but it's not enough to win a boxing match. And Boskoe already had experience in the ring, bro. That matters.
Just standing on the corner, you know what I'm saying? So I think I could get the people what they want for the right price. The price going up, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, a lot of these dudes wouldn't even get out there and squabble up with nobody. So I'm not concerned with too many people's opinions. This is just for me. You know what I'm saying?
Any opponent that either you called out recently or has called you out recently?
Man, it gotta be somebody that's up there, man. Like I'm really doing like big shit. Like I'm really living a lifestyle that a lot of dudes are not actually living at this point. So I'm not finna get out there with nobody who don't have nothing to lose. That is the ultimate deception of people that want to try that. I won't get out there and fight somebody that want to make a name up off of me. Nah, you got to be already up there. You got to have something going for yourself, not driving your baby mama Kia Sport with the sprinkle motherfucking steering wheel on that.
Shout out to Milk and the sprinkle steering wheel. We see you, big dog, with that powder puff steering wheel.
Motherfucker, we not doing all that, gang. We not. I'm too suave for that. You know what I'm saying? And niggas know I'm with it. So that's not even small fries to a Big Mac. Now,
there was a recent fight with a guy from your section, Asmo, or AKA Moneybag Rose.
Moneybag Rose.
Fought DW Flame.
Okay.
What do you think about that one?
He understands. Like, I think he gets it because I think his perception of boxing in the ring is the same as in the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's a total different format. You know what I'm saying? Now, trust me, I've been knowing Asmo my whole life. The nigga hit hard. You know what I'm saying? I've been fighting this nigga my whole life. This is really a childhood friend. He had made statements about me that I wasn't cool with. That would lead to the argument, to the fight. See, all that shit people saying deep, that wasn't no DP. I said, nigga, you feel like that, bro, we can get down. You see what I'm saying? Man to man. That's all that was. You see what I'm saying? And during his coming up in the ranks, salute to Moneybag Rose because he was able to see, like, wait a minute, nigga, you get in that ring, it is not no motherfucking street fight. It is specifically a art. You know what I'm saying? If you're not taking it serious, you're gonna look like you don't know what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? And I think for the record, Asmo can literally fight in real life. Is he a boxer? Absolutely not. We all thought we could box. And we went out there and fucking failed and made an ass out of ourselves. And I'm going to be honest, he made an ass out of...
Boxing is not like street fighting. And street fighting is not like boxing. Once you get into that ring, that squabble don't mean nothing, big dog. The best squabbler will lose a fight to an amateur boxer. I said what I said. The best squabbler will lose a fight to an amateur boxer.
DW Flame made an ass out of himself. That shit he did was not nothing spectacular. It was throwing them noodle arms. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is not to aim shots at him, but that shit was trash too. You said you was gonna do something to the homie, and you didn't bend him. You didn't do nothing. So, I
thought he threw some really good body shots.
Yes, but we talking about a whole boxing.
Did nobody do as terrible as you did, big dog. Your boxing match was basura. Basura, big dog.
match. The whole fight, it was amateur like a motherfucker. He portrayed it to be somebody who had boxing skills. Now, can he fight in the streets? I'm pretty sure
If he was amateur, you was elementary, you was toddler, you was kindergarten, you was pre-K, big dog.
he can probably throw him. But I think a lot of us that get into the boxing sector, man, we got to take that shit serious because niggas gonna be having noodle legs and all that shit. People are going to get hurt if you don't know what you're doing. But let's be clear. In boxing, the ultimate goal is to not get hit. Fuck all that shit. Oh, you didn't throw nothing. No, don't get hit. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Well, it sounds like you would be willing to fight DW Flame. He got a huge name, so it seems like he'd be at that level of someone that you'd be willing to fight.
Man, DW Flame is a big entity in the game. I think, nigga, I'll fight anybody for a bag. Let's be honest. But
I think DW Flame will whoop Nina Boy. I think DW Flame will whoop Nina Boy based on watching Nina Boy fight Boskoe and DW Flame watching Moneybag Rose. DW Flame will whoop Nina Boy. Not beat Nina Boy. I think DW Flame would whoop Nina Boy. That's my opinion.
I'm not doing no fight with DW Flame for $5,000. That's not go, nigga. I want that 30 ball. Give me 30. Give me 35.
No, the rate DW Flame is going, 30,000 makes sense for DW Flame. He on Wild 'N Out, he on VH1, he on MTV, I think bro on BET, but not whatever. He got a bunch of stuff going on with Nick Cannon. You know what I'm saying? So that actually makes sense for DW Flame. And I can see that. I ain't even gonna front. It's smart business. I can see Nina Boy trying to attach himself to a payout like that. However, I think that for him to get the higher percentage or the bigger percentage, he would have to, in fact, win the fight. Would have to be a stipulation in that because it just wouldn't make sense for DW Flame to be the draw. For real, because we're there to see DW Flame. You feel me? It is what it is. Ain't nobody really coming to see Nina Boy. DW Flame has a much bigger fan base than Nina Boy, so people are coming to see DW Flame. For Nina Boy to benefit off of it is not, crazy. That does make sense because you are trying to, not saying you are trying to, you are actually in the ring with him and you putting yourself at risk. So you definitely deserve compensation for your time and for your interest in the sport and all that kind of stuff. However, you, my friend, are not the draw. So you don't necessarily deserve, in my opinion, the bigger percentage or an equal percentage, especially if you don't win the fight and nobody came to see you. They came to see who they came to see and who they came to see won, and it ain't you.
get out there with anybody. 30 ball, you got Nina Boy, and I don't give a fuck about it's business for me. People gotta understand I'm about business. I'm not portraying to be, I'm a knock DW. What?
I just want to know in your mind why you think you worth 30,000. I just want to know why you think that number even makes sense. 10, 15, maybe even 20, it can make sense. But 30, I don't know. 10,000 too much for me, big dog. I don't think so.
Who give a fuck? The ultimate goal, nigga, is to make $30,000.
Without being funny in the comments, even though I know y'all gonna troll because y'all love to troll, how much you think a Nina Boy fight is worth? Let me know in the comments. I say at the absolute most 20,000, and that's pushing it. But I'm saying a strong 10, 10,000, big dog.
Go take 5 and invest that. Go put 5 away and become an entrepreneur. I'm all about entrepreneurship. So I'm a businessman. I'm somebody that y'all go see that come from 69th Street in Maine that made it to a level that people would never imagine. So
now, how do you justify a purse like 30K? Because if you're getting 30K, that means he's getting 30K. That's 60K. And do these fights even generate enough money for the promoters to profit if they got to pay y'all 60 racks?
It all depends on
I'm glad that he asked that question because the same thing I just said. Why is anybody paying you $30,000 in your boy? Why? That doesn't make sense.
who's the person that's sponsoring the event. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I hope you.
Why would a big name promoter want to sponsor you, bro? What do you bring to the table that a big name promoter? Oh, well, I hope it matters. The promoter not big enough. You're not big enough. There's a reason why companies like Pepsi sponsor Floyd Mayweather. Let's look. I just watched the UFC O'Malley fight yesterday, bro, to give y'all a timestamp of what day it is. I watched the O'Malley UFC fight. It's sponsored by Monster Energy Drink. Why? Because he's the biggest UFC fighter in the fucking world right now, bro. The biggest fighter in the world right now, bro. That's why Monster Energy Drink want to sponsor that. That's because that man came from the UFC reality show and climbed up his ranks. He has press behind him. He has a storyline behind him. He has media behind him. He has a major company like the Ultimate Fighting Champion behind him. He got Dana White, Joe Rogan behind him. That all is why that man can make probably $250,000, if not $500,000 off a fight. That's why Monster Energy Drink could do that. That's why Burger King sponsored every commercial. You see no other commercial that whole fight but Burger King. You feel me? Because they understand the value of that man. Nina Boy. you not worth Tom Jr.'s, big dog. You not worth Tam's. You feel me? Like, chill out, big dog. Chill out, bro. Like, chill out, bro. Relax. Take your 10 bands and be happy. You tripping.
Can come with only 60 racks to pay us and don't have no other means of promotion and advertising. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And here's the thing, well, advertising and all that kind of stuff. Advertisement to who? People, Burger King advertised the O'Malley fight because it broke UFC records as far as viewership and pay-per-view numbers. You're not gonna break any records, so it doesn't make sense for a company to invest in you. You're tripping, bro. That's not how this works. And the arrogance of that statement to think that you're actually worth that is crazy. Boskoe must have hit you in your head hard. You rattled, big dog. You're not thinking clear.
most fights are generated based off of name, image, and likeness, right? But also, you got to have a strong backing to make a successful event. But that's the only way I would fight somebody anyway. I'm not doing no kibbles and bits. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just telling other people, like, I'm cool with, I understand the law of reality. And reality is this: when you're out here, I just did 3.6 million views in 28 days for somebody who people still underestimate, and I'm still climbing. You see what I'm saying? I'm not where I want to be, but I'm pushing. So I add value to what I do and what I create. I get hundreds of mothers saying, "Oh, your show is lit. You're live. What you say is so real that people can, it penetrates to people's heart like an X-ray, go straight through them." So, yeah.
All right, man, that's that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Hit that subscribe button, become part of this Rich Trapper Mafia. Hit that notification bell right there at the top. Hit all say tapped in for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on over here. Follow me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper Game 6. Rich Trapper Worth More Than Money. Rich Trapper I'm Better Off Without You. My 2 singles, Start From Scratch and The Nightmare Before Christmas. They out now. If you're trying to get into my new... Words are hard. Almost messed that up. Trying to get to my newest single, Mention Me. That's out now. Go watch the video. Check that out. You want $100? $50 2 different ways. Hit that red dot. Slide it to the left. Get you some of that good chili into your pocket, big dog. And like we always say before we slide up out of here, free Avenue Angel until he's free. We gone.